Well, here we go, boys and girls. We have got our season nicely underway. We face Northampton in the Pizza Cup today, so that's going to be a thing because it's always nice beating Northampton. But really, this is all about continuing to prove that Johnson Clark-Harris is better than Erling Haaland, not just at defending. We're playing Northampton in the Pizza Cup. Normally, we'd put the reserves out in the Pizza Cup, but not just because of my personal distaste for Northampton. I think it is on the... Where does the supporter thing live? Is it in Club Vision? Yeah, there it is. I think this supporters specifically mention get the better of our rivals Northampton if we happen to play against them. So I guess we're going to have to put the first team out and get the better of them. I think that's probably a must. So what we should do is rest said first team to make sure they're all fully fit. There's a careful balancing act that needs to go on here as well. We need to beat Northampton, but still not accidentally qualify out of the group. So we're going to have to play a left back in goal for the next two games against Southampton and Swindon to make sure we don't get through. Let's deal with Northampton first. Here we go. Expectations for upcoming match against Northampton. So the voice of the board compiled by Darren. There is no way Darren McAntony has compiled this. He's yelled this into the ether, and one of his assistants has written this down. But here, I'm not worried about pleasing Darren McAntony. The supporters, they all expect me to win, which is fine. Optimistic that beating foes Northampton and ticking off a season objective is a real possibility. So despite the fact, like we were saying before, this is only the Pizza Cup, it is a season objective. Is that a season objective? Is that what these are classed as? So it's preferred. Okay, we'll go and tick off an objective. I can handle doing an objective. Why is Chris disappointed? What have I disappointed him with now? Someone just tried to suggest that Papa John's have good sauce, because they don't. Papa John's sauce is horrible. It's just garlic butter. Give me Domino's sauce every single time. I won't. I am tempted to time out anybody who thinks that Papa John's pizza sauce, like the dipping sauce, is better than the Domino's one. It is just dirty. And the Champions League draw a little tedious, if I'm honest. Yeah, that was the general gist that I got out of the video that you haven't seen yet. Was I've done it once. If you ever want to see it again, just bookmark that video and go back and rewatch that. Because I don't think I'm going to do it a second time. It was fun. It was very much like, you remember a few years ago when they put that song on at the start of the game and everyone listened to it once and then turned it off. It very much feels like that. A player has shin splints. What even is shin splints? I've had shin splints before. The way it was explained to me by the doctor is, that's a lovely finish from Ricky J. Jones. You get shin splints when you over-exercise and your calf muscles overbalance the little bit of muscle that runs along the front of your shin and basically is constantly putting bending tension on your shin. So all you can do is rest it. Because he would be a go-to championship loan signing for me in FM23. Tell you what, Ricky J. Jones is special. But to have him in League One, if he's as good as he was last year, he's going to score almost as many goals as Big Johnson. We just need to get promoted this year. Oh, good, we play Portsmouth now. After someone was just mentioning Scarlett. Oh, hello. Someone's in for Big Johnson. Sheffield United and Stoke. If we lose him on deadline day, I'm going to be ever so sad. Do I want to loan Mason Clark out? It's deadline day. If we were to bring in another striker, yes, we've got money. Why am I not spending? I've got £1 million to spend. Who am I? What have you done with Kev? Go old school. Let's go. Barry, why have you got nothing for me? I've never known Barry Fry let me down. Oh. Right, give me a striker. Why are we not getting loans? Who could we get on loan? Listed for loan, please. None of these are scouted. Should we go to the forbidden screen? Tell me what you've got in the way of loans, please. Barry, are you actually doing anything? Barry is supposed to be doing that as well. We're going to let Mason Clark go out on loan and hope that in the next 14 hours, a striker presents himself to me. Why are you showing me players that are already out on loan? What use is that to me? We try again for this guy. Can we afford him yet? Tottenham, you little rascals. You wanted loads of money for him before. That'll do nicely. Barry didn't sign me a striker, by the way. And now we start to get some staff. We have a goalkeeping coach now. Oh, why is Big Johnson away on international? That what? So we're playing against one of the best teams in the division, and we're without Clark Harris, Bergstrom, Edwards, and Cipriano. This is not ideal. Top of the table clash between two of the best teams in the division, with two of the, probably, arguably, almost definitely the two best strikers in the division. They're both away on international duty. Very sad. Oh, we're playing the mint choc chip kit as well, which is always a nice one to get out. I do like the mint choc chip. Interesting that eBay is being advertised. Well, again, these are your Football League sponsors, aren't they? Anyone who watches, again, if you watch the Football League on iFollow, eBay and Kazoo and all this stuff that's around, all these are all the EFL sponsors. This is what you get all over the iFollow stuff. The one that's missing is FIFA. FIFA's the other one you get the advert for. But strangely, there's no FIFA advert around the side of the pitch, which is, don't know why there'd be no FIFA. I'm not installing any mods or logo packs or anything until the full game is out. I never do. If I get a bug, I like to be able to report the bug as a bug and not, well, it might be the graphics that have messed it up. So yeah, I won't be doing any modding just yet. I don't know if they still change players' attributes between the beta and the full release. If they're wrong, I think they might. I don't know the answer to that. Is Mr. Gripton still in the chat? I don't know if he's even allowed to answer that. I'm sure he is. There you go. Yes, we can. See, it's very handy. Very handy having you here. There's a new EFL panel on the top left. Yeah, we've got the EFL licensing stuff in the game now, which is very cool. That's why you should all manage in the EFL. The EFL is the place to be. The greatest football in the world is played in the EFL. This is where Peterborough plays, so it must be good. Where can we find your playlist? In my Spotify account. It's just my daily mix on Spotify. It's not like a saved playlist. So as far as I'm aware, I can't share my daily mix with people. You'll have to hack my Spotify. Will the EFL be licensed on the console version? I would assume so. There's not likely to be any differences between the two on that kind of thing. What's the idea behind no episode numbers? Because I don't think they're needed, and I think they actually discourage people from clicking on the videos. We're going up. I'll explain when I get up there. Theory is, I have to stand up to deliver my sermon. The theory is, if you're watching a series already, you don't know what episode number you're on. I mean, you might do at the moment because you've watched 2 episodes of Chelsea, so you know you're waiting for episode 3. But in general, when you're on episode 27, you don't know you're waiting for episode 28 that day. You don't know what episode number you're on. So for people who are already watching, it doesn't make them any more likely to watch. So it doesn't have any benefit on that side of things. But if you're a new viewer coming to the channel for the first time, even playing Fleetwood, let's do a football. Any news says for FM23 planned other than Non-League Legend? But we'll have something on here as well. Non-League Legend will be on YouTube. And then we'll do something else here on Twitch. I don't know what that something else is yet. Haven't really given it much thought because I don't know how long we're going to stream this save for. That's unfortunate. Just on the stroke of half time. Come on, throw everyone at them. We're throwing the kitchen sink at them, ladies and gentlemen. If we go to that. Come on, do a football. Why are we paused? I want to do a football. We're letting Ipswich build a lead at the top of the league, which we'll never do. I want to win the league. Can't find the FM folder to put my graphics in. Jack did a video showing exactly what you need to do. So I would suggest go find Jack's video on it. Don't watch his Let's Play. It's trash. But he has got a good tutorial video. If you want a Let's Play, my channel. He has got a good tutorial about how to do that. Ricky J. Jones, come on. Beautiful stuff. We'll encourage. Come on, let's go and try and grab the winner. Now, we're not bringing players off. We're going for it. Do a football. Do an additional football. We've already done one. I would like an additional football, please. Oh, my word. That was a juicy little pass. Jones definitely seems more effective coming off the left wing. We might have to abandon this diamond to get the best out of Ricky J. Jones. I mean, the reason we went to the diamond in the first place was to play Clark Harris and Marriott together. And now we're not doing that because we're playing Jones up front. We may as well go to the 4-3-3 from the start and play Jones in what seems to be his best position. Come on! Big Johnson! Can we have the penalty as well? Because Marriott was clattered in the run-up to that. This is the comeback, boys and girls. As your boy involved again, crosses over to Marriott, who gets clattered. It falls to Big Johnson. And there he is. Beautiful. Please never say Big Johnson again. I've been calling this man Big Johnson for 3 years. I love Big Johnson. Like I say, not ill, just talked too much. That is a really hot mug. It's like it's got boiling hot water and it used a handle, you maniac. I'm not supposed to be shouting. Use the handle, you maniac. Oh, I've got no fingerprints left. This is ridiculous. New master of crime without those pesky fingerprints. Yeah, this whole thing, this whole 7-year journey as a content creator was leading me up to that moment. So I could burn off my fingerprints with 900 people watching and then go on a crime spree. Oh, Gordon Bennett, you got to stop doing that. Ring the bell. Right, hold on. Stick that to the door. Ring that when you're entering. I want to hear that when you come in the room. That is twice you've snuck up on me today. This is not okay. Ring the bell before you speak. What do you want?
It's rather wet.
It is wet, yes. Some would say the noise from the rain makes it even harder to hear people sneak into the room when they don't ring a bell.
I didn't sneak in, I walked in.
Right, I'm going to leave the bell there. You'll walk in and you'll ring that so I know you're here.
You should get one put up. Like
oh, my word. That's actually hurt my neck. Oh, my goodness me. And then we're off on shenanigans later. Oh, we're playing McDonald's now.
Can
I help you?
No.
We're playing McDonald's now.
Oh, MK, don't say it live. Like my hair. Yeah.
Very good. What's wrong with McDonald's? Well, everything is the answer to that question, as everybody knows. Everything is wrong with McDonald's. But the voice of the supporters, they want to see Johnson Clark Harris continue his good form. By the way, I bet you never thought he'd be better than Erling Haaland, did you? But he is.
Is he really?
He is.
Wow.
Oh, we can't compare him at the moment. Erling Haaland's nothing. It's all about Johnson Clark Harris.
Oh, well, there you
I
go.
love Big Johnson.
Do you know? Well, there you go. Haaland's out of the way, finally.
Yeah, we're done with Haaland. He's finished.
You have Grealish.
Your boy Grealish, who's actually got a face in the game this year, is Manchester City a licence. So do you want to just drool over Jack Grealish for a minute?
I just like his hair.
There he is, look.
Look at his hair. Oh, bless him. Was he born in 1995? Oh, my God, that makes me
Yeah, you're old enough to be his mother.
No, I'm not. I would have been 10.
Right, football about to be done against the McDonald's. Look at Poku, all this space he's in. This is a little unrealistic. There's far too many McDonald's fans here. I put a picture on Twitter the other week when we actually played them in real life, and there were far fewer fans than this that you could see on TV. It was pathetic. They are just a waste of a football club. A pathetic waste of a football club. Ricky J. Jones, come on now. Waste of a club. Great ground and seats, though. It's like a bowl, isn't it? It's weird. You kind of go in. I haven't been there for like 7 or 8 years, but you kind of go in at floor level and you're between the two tiers and then you go down into it. It's a weird one. I don't know how it doesn't flood. Jay to score more goals than JCH this season. I mean, he's the top scorer at the moment, I think. I'm American. I'm roughly unaware of the story of them moving. But why is MK not supported at home? Because, I mean, everyone hates them. I mean, like you say, if you're roughly aware of the story, you'll know they were a club that was based somewhere else and were picked up and moved. So the fans that supported them before didn't go with them. They started a new club. And the people of Milton Keynes already supported other clubs because the city had been there 30 years without a club. So the locals all support Northampton or Peterborough or Luton or a Premier League club. So they try and fill the ground by giving away free tickets in the newspaper and getting school kids in. But ultimately, everyone hates them. We've let them back into the game here. Clearly talking about Wimbledon upsets them and makes them do well. We have, of course, got Big Johnson ready to throw on, which is certainly a nice substitution to be able to make. The 4-2-4 might be coming out again here. Find it hard to keep track of FFP. I sell players because they say we need to, then we pass massively. Yeah, I'm done with him. I am absolutely done with him. Third red card of the season for Ben Thompson. With his 17 aggression. Oh, my word. What a maniac. We were going top of the league today. And it's all been ruined by a thug. He's played 6 games and been sent off 3 times. Absolutely bonkers. You are like, you are like, you are like, you are like you. And I feel, whoa, woo! Kev, your voice. Woo-hoo-hoo. Is your voice okay now, Kev? Is the tea working? It might be. Woo-hoo-hoo. Do you not think you should save the voice, though, rather than singing? No. Woo-hoo-hoo. Just sing, Kev. Have a lovely time. Go with it. Right, this is our final Pizza Cup game, which I think we have to lose to avoid being in this hideous competition any longer. But we've got to... There's the danger of we could lose and Northampton could go through. We had a vote for our 120th anniversary and the fans chose the white with claret pinstripes as an homage to the 86-87 Division 4 winners. I mean, that's not the colour kit you play in. And this badge is stupid. Silly old Cobblers. Oh, it's a cup draw. We're going to sit down for this. It's exciting. Because it takes forever. Apparently Sports Interactive are hosting the FA Cup draw. That's interesting. Start the draw. Steve Bruce, the ceremony host. How exciting. One thing I've already learned is don't just press start draw because look how slow it is. We'll be here until I'm streaming. I could just leave this streaming while I go out, come back to it and the draw wouldn't be done yet. Ebbsfleet will play... Stevenage. I mean, you can click through it quicker. I'm just going to advance to my team. What's that? Hold on. Just advance to the end. So it advanced to my team in so much as it went past my team. So we're away to Fleetwood in match 5. Ridiculous. Oh. Did I just see that? Where was it? Where was it? There you go. He's done. Conte's done. Right, let's get the reserves out. Hopefully lose to Southampton's youth team. And then we're done with this stupid competition for another year. Hopefully forever. If we get promoted this year, we'll never have to worry about the Pizza Cup again. Thought they were going to be more willing to push forward when behind. I don't know, to be honest. Oh, we've scored. Oh. Oh. There's nobody here. The ground is empty. That's brilliant. Oh, they're all in the upper tier of that one stand. Of course they are. Because if there's one part of a football ground you know is going to sell out before any other, it's that one upper tier. Fans love to be as far away from the pitch as possible. And they hate being behind the goal, as you can see. Southampton are terrible. It's like they don't even want to be in this tournament. It's almost as if nobody wants to be in this tournament. That's a lovely finish from Harrison Burrows. Round of applause for that man. That is a nice finish. It's nice to see a left-back finish so deftly. As we know from yesterday's stream, he's obviously not a left-back. The game has that wrong. Haaland has already scored 4 goals in one game against me. Wow. Will Merry. Is he, though? Can Southampton pull off the comeback? Come on. Come on, Southamptons. I've demonstrated it multiple times over. He's better at defending. He's outscored him. He's got a higher average rating. If you want an unstoppable striker in FM23, Johnson Clark-Harris is your man. Watch him here. He's going to score here. Show you how good he is. You wouldn't get this from Haaland. Look at that. Dominant aerial work from Johnson Clark-Harris. We're going to win it. We're going to Wembley. We're going to win this whole tournament now. Because I've got to prove a point that Haaland's no good.